Bonjour, my friends. I am here in Paris, France at the Louvre Museum. The entrance to the museum is the pyramid in the middle, and it's surrounded by what used to be a palace, and that's renovated into mostly the museum itself with all the many attractions. Coming here has been a highlight of my life as a fitness trainer. But coming here is also difficult. Having to sit all night on your seat in the airplane, missing sleep, having some of that jet lag happening, and also all the walking and stepping and walking that you do really can kind of make you feel heavy and makes you feel very tight, especially in the calves, the legs, the knees. So here's your video. Here's what you want to use if you're on a vacation, no matter where you are, even though this is a great place to be, to really feel better and release that. First of all, when you're on the plane, when you're riding in the airplane, you want to elevate your knees if possible. If you can pull one knee up, seated in that seat, and hold it there for about 15 minutes, and then switch knees, or both knees preferably, you've got a released lumbar. It's similar to child's pose in yoga. So remember that. The other thing is always practicing opening the chest. So when you get up out of the seat, you're going to pull those shoulders down, and you're going to reach up with the center of the chest and release that tension in the back. Head rolls, proper head rolls. Taking your skull as if it's a lollipop on top of a stick and rolling from there. Good. So we roll from the top of the stick. Then we add the larger rolls, but you have to be careful with these because we don't want to have your shoulders kind of pushing up like this. You want to relax the shoulders and roll the head from the neck in the second part. Gently doing that in a tall posture can do wonders for you to keep you from getting achy and sore. So I feel pretty good because of that, but I'm going to give you lots of nice things that you can use right away when you get to a space that's private. You don't even need a mat, and you're going to come down and give yourself a release of the back, just letting it go, lengthening out. All right, now we want to stay here and feel that release for a couple of breaths. Exhaling completely. So we're rounding your lumbar, letting your head hang forward, letting your head hang all the way down if you can, and letting that go. Good. And that centering long exhalation really brings you back to yourself after stress. The next one, bringing the body down all the way down to the mat. You want to lengthen your legs out behind yourself, bring your shoulders down, tight stabilizers, glutes, and then peel off the mat on your breath out. Exhale up. Ooh, feel that nice bend. Feel that bend in your spine and pulling the tummy in. Coming down, let's do that 2 more times. Exhale up. Oh, feels so good, lengthening the legs. Shoulders down, don't lift the chin. And down. And breathe. And exhale up, bend and lift. Good, stay right there. Another breath. Don't straighten the arms. Now we're going to come up and back into your shell stretch. You can take your knees apart or bring them in alignment together and release the back here. So you see what we're doing. We're lengthening and releasing the spine, always beginning with the most important part, which is the spine. Of course, that's all where all the nerves collect in order to go to the brain. Releasing your breath. Now rolling out, articulating the spine. Articulating the spine means stacking it, making it move one vertebra at a time, finding a C curve here, and then stacking the spine up, nice and slow. Next, we want to make sure your back is bending in different directions. So if you don't have a spinal condition or scoliosis, join me now. We're going to sit with your knees in front of you, and we're going to tuck and curve back. So sit real tall. Ooh, feel that straight back. Now bend down into it, starting with the lumbar, and draw back. Hold yourself. We're going to come up and down 3 times here. Breathing out as you go forward, looking down between the knees. Roll it up and tall. Coming down again. Begin just like a snake, really curling into that spine, going as deep as you can. Exhaling, coming forward, and then roll up to tall. One more inhale. Exhale, bend down and draw back and hold. Good. Now you're coming up to the C curve, stacking your spine. Then sit up and bring your legs to the side. Okay, so this is called a mermaid sit. We're going to take one arm up, the same arm as the legs, and we're going to reach, not with a bent arm, reach it way up as long as you can. Good. Now breathe in, breathe out, come over to the side, lengthen out. Feel that openness. Now turn your head slightly to look up so you really open your chest. You should really feel a stretch there. Now we're going to twist the body. Inhale. Exhale, twist the wrist, exhale the elbow, exhale the shoulder, keep going. We're going to turn the body, turn, use your hand to turn, leveraging yourself with your pelvis. Hold this twist, stay tall, breathe completely. Feels beautiful. Couldn't be more beautiful today. Really feel it? Good. Let's roll back to the side. And then we're up. And arms go behind the back. Let's take that other side. You're releasing tension already. This is great. Same arm as leg side. Lift it up. Inhale. Exhale over. Feel that length really pull. Stretch. Now, lift the chest up to the ceiling or the sky. In my case, it's a beautiful statue I'm looking at. All right, now ready for that twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist the wrist, the elbow, the shoulder, and down into the lats. Down into the lumbar, turning the body. Feel it as best you can. Try not to tuck. Try to stay tall. Tucking would be this. Try to stay tall as you twist, looking behind yourself as best you can with your head up. Great job. Let's roll back to the side now. And up we go. Hands down. Now, the legs. Very important. Let's stand for some of these. First, the best hamstring stretch that you can do. If you're not very stable, you're going to want to put your hands on a sink or a table. Otherwise, take your legs apart. Feel yourself tall, very tall as I said in the beginning in my posture video. Now we're going to take the arms out and press the shoulders down. Notice how they come up and then down. That's your shoulder girdle. Hold them down. Now we're going to come forward, sort of like that bird statue that kind of pecks forward. Now notice that I'm bending at the hinge of the hips. I'm not bending at the lumbar. Here would be bending at the lumbar. No, we don't do that here. We're going to bend at the hinge of the hips. Now what you're going to feel when you find your legs in the right spot under you, you're going to feel the stretch right in through your glutes, right in through your bottom, your buttocks. You feel that kind of achy stretch there, and as well you're going to feel it in the hamstrings and top of the legs. Let's just stay here and breathe. Reach out. So you're really strengthening yourself by holding those shoulders in place. If it's making you tired, that's okay. You're strengthening your back without any weights here. You want to hold this position for 30 seconds. Bonjour. Hold for 30 seconds. Stretch. Little girls are watching. They should be watching. It's good for them. So we're going to stretch our legs here, girls. You can join me if you want. One more complete breath. Exhale, lengthen. And drop the hands. Now that should feel really good to you. Now we're going to hang here. Bring your feet directly under your hip bones. Ladies, about 4 inches apart, and then let yourself hang. Don't lock your knees back in this position because we're really releasing the lumbar area. We're not so much about the hamstrings at this point, although it does help. Now we want to talk about that head and neck. Let's imagine, just use your imagination, close your eyes. Imagine that your head is like a wrecking ball on a chain. Wow, that's very heavy. Has anyone seen a wrecking ball? They're very heavy and they're used to crash things and crush things. So we want to feel that weight. Imagine that weight. Let's take a breath. Exhale, stay. Relax the belly. We're not engaging it here. Release here, release right through the top of the neck, right at the base of the skull. Beautiful girls here. Now we're going to come up one vertebra at a time. Breathe in. Pull your tummy in. Now slowly roll up and think about the lowest vertebra coming up first. Let your arms hang. Then the second, then the third. So by your focus, you are changing your body. You're making your body more flexible as you focus. Breathe again. Exhale, roll up. One vertebra at a time. Keep your chin down. Keep your chin down. Grow, grow, grow with the chin down. And then bring the chin up last. Great. So We have stretched our back, we've rotated our spine, we've stretched our legs a little bit, and now we should feel refreshed, either ready for the day or even ready to take a good night's sleep. Thank you for joining me. I'm Judy Farmer here at the Louvre from GreatPilatesNow.com.